think we'll do white and try to game plan the plan with no plan. What's up, y'all? I'm about to rework this old sample that I never put out. I ended up releasing this piece because it didn't really flow with the other colors that I did release, but the zipper shot and I'm not really sure what I want to do with it, so I figured I'd bring you guys along with me through the process and see what we could do. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take this seam ripper and take this broken zipper off. I'm gonna turn the hoodie into a regular pullover hoodie, which, trust the process, you might think that sounds crazy, but it's gonna look sick. A few minutes while I get that started. While I'm taking off the zipper, a cool little feature that I put on the hoodies is this iPod tag, and when you scan the QR code, it takes you to a link on my website that Rick rolls you. So if you have this hoodie, fun little party trick. Okay, now that we got the zippers off, we're just gonna stare at it for a bit and try to game plan the plan with no plan. I'm gonna have to close up this front and probably take these pockets off and reattach them when I'm done. These are some fabrics I have laying around. This one I definitely want to use. I'm probably going to use all of them though. We'll just kind of see how it goes. But before I start putting different fabrics on and stuff, we need to close up the front. So let's do that real quick. So what I'm going to do is clip and pin the front all together, and then like by the time I'm done fucking with it and doing all I need to do with it, you won't even be able to tell that it was a zip up before. Yeah, I think we'll do white. I broke the automatic threader on this like machine. Now I have to thread everything by myself. Okay, a day went by, I didn't really get anything done, so fucking let's get back into this shit. Excuse me. This color is really gonna pop on the hoodies, so I think this is gonna be like the main color. And then this one, I'll kind of work in with it. Some more scissor ASMR real quick. Goal is whatever I do to it, it would look like it's always been like that. That'll do. Patches. Now that the patches are cut out and I'm gonna start sewing, we need a good warm up. Okay, here's the machine I'm gonna use for the decorative stitch. That's gonna put all the patches down. Yeah. So I totally didn't record putting the first patch down. Here, you guys can see that. The stitch I use. Now that I have that first patch down, go back to the lay it out method and kind of just map everything out. We're gonna just play with some patches and see what we're vibing with. Sometimes you gotta hit the shits. Alright guys, I'm gonna charge the microphones for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get some work done, and I'll be back to show you guys the progress. Alright guys, while the mics were charging, I went ahead and took off a bunch of these like strips that are stitched on to show underneath all the fading. And I'm going around and stitching an outline around some of the spots. Alright, here is the front pocket before I put it back on. Came out sick. Wasn't anything else interesting to record, so I went ahead and finished it up, so I'll show you guys what else I did. So we added the pocket back on. I wanted to keep the neck opened and distressed, so I went ahead and just finished it all like this. Kept this open right here, as if it's like a vintage hoodie that ripped apart and stuff like that. So get the sleeves here. Alright, now I'm just gonna lay it out real nice and get some final videos of it. All right, everyone, one final thing. Let's try it on, see how she looks. First glance, what do we think? I told you from zip up to pullover, you wouldn't even really be able to tell. Hood up with the open chest and everything. Looks pretty good. How's the hood look from the side? I might add holes, some thumb holes into the wrists. But other than that, she looks cool, feels cool. The colors all flow nicely. I think this is a great result for an upcycle. What do you guys think? Leave some comments. Like, subscribe if you're into this kind of shit. And thanks for watching my first video on YouTube.